Feel like Aerosmith here at the Hazleton area softball field like a rock star, but I'm with the superstar on the field here for Hazleton Area High School. Marissa, Trivelpiece just named the Gatorade Player of the Year, softball Player of the Year in the state of Pennsylvania. And if you weren't going to be a rock star, I mean, do you have any musical talent, Marissa, or no, it's all in the softball field?
All in the softball field for sure. My family can verify that.
The one thing I thought that was really cool about this award was it wasn't only for your on-field performance, which of course is outstanding. We talk about a lot. It was for the things you do off the field. I didn't know you were doing reading programs in school. Can you talk about that first? What did that entail?
Our Spirit Club director, Mrs. Reggie, last year started this program called Reading with the Cougars. So athletes or Spirit Club members were able to go out of school for a day, and we would go into the elementary schools, and the teacher would have a book ready for you to read, and you would go in and read, and we would bring our medals, or I'd bring my gloves, stuff like that, and you'd let the kids pass it around and just see it. And it was honestly, that was probably one of my favorite things that I participated in throughout high school, because I like to work with little kids, and I think I just love seeing how they're such in awe of you, ooh, the high schoolers. And I just think that program is a very good addition to our school, because it allows the high schoolers to have an influence on these young children and get them involved in things.
I barely got through high school just grade-wise, and I see you guys performing at a high level on the field, volunteering your time, practicing. You play basketball as well. Hectic, fun. I mean, how would you describe it to people? I mean, if there is a young kid saying, I want to do that one day, would you say, well, it's not easy to just do all this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy, but when you have a support system, my family's very helpful, and even my friends, when in school, it is hard. Basketball season, we have 3-hour practice, so I like to plan out. You can ask Coach, because I'm always like, Coach, when's practice over? Just so I could plan out stuff in my head. But usually the schoolwork, I'll be doing that at night. That's the last thing I do. I like to do that right before I go to bed, or sometimes it entails me waking up before school and get that extra study in or do the extra homework. But I definitely I wouldn't change one thing I've done in high school. It is hectic and sometimes it's stressful, but then at the end of the day, it was the most fun I've ever had.
Often I interview you after a game, and I know people aren't, a lot of Lady Cougars, no one really brags, it's all about the team, but I mean, you just seem like, yeah, it was another, that was a diving catch, and that was another home run. Take a second to take this all in.
Yeah, sometimes. I'll know my home runs, whenever I hit a home run, I round third, and then I get back to the dugout, and I'm like, wait, where did I even hit that? I don't, I just get so excited, and then, Coach will be so excited on third. I'll never forget when the semifinal game last year, I hit my first at bat, I hit a 2-run home run, and, that was probably my favorite at bat I've ever had in my career, and, Coach, I think, was more excited than I was. I usually, will just, jog around the bases, take my time, but I think I, sprinted to third on that one. I was so excited, and then just to see, all your teammates at home plate, it's just awesome, because everyone was so excited.
The happiest moment for me, for Marissa, was when she hit the 2-run homer in the first inning at the Spring Ford game. It was a little bit of karma, because she lost out to their pitcher for the award last year, and then she comes out and she hits a 2-run homer. And that, by the way, that's what special players do. They step up in big moments, and she stepped up in a big moment there and just carried us right into that 2-run homer, carried us right into the final. After she hit that, I said, there's no way we're losing this game, and we didn't.
Was there a hard time in your career? Was there something you had to overcome, whether it was hitting this pitch or doing something? Was there something you found difficult about softball?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the closed doors. You don't see it. When I'm hitting with my dad, I get really frustrated. You can ask him about that. But it's kind of, I get frustrated in practice. So in the game, I know how to handle myself. You have to have the mentality in the game, okay, get the next one. You miss a ground ball, big deal, just don't worry about it, get the next one. And I think that mentality has helped me overcome a lot. I mean, my freshman year, I started off, I didn't get a hit for, the first 4 or 5 games, and that was, very frustrating, but that's just, you have to keep going up and keep battling, and I think that aspect has helped me, that mentality of just get out there, get the next one, has helped me tremendously throughout my career.
What makes her so special is how unselfish she is as a player. Personal achievement or personal goals for her come second to team goals. She shared the same quality as the rest of our Hazleton softball team. We all cared more about the final, whether it was an L or a W, not who hit the home run or not who knocked in the most runs. It was what we did as a team to win that game. and she led that. She led by example.
I feel like I've asked you every question under the sun over these last 4 years, but now I'll ask this. You're moving away from Hazleton. What food item are you going to miss the most for when you come home?
Probably, well, I'm gonna miss Bloomsburg Fair, but definitely from Hazleton, Ross's Antipas. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Oh, something, the cheese or the pepper.
Something about it, I just like that a lot.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure covering you all these years and into the future as well at Michigan State. Marissa Trivelpiece, the 2020 Gatorade Softball Player of the Year in Pennsylvania, now a national finalist as well.